Hey guys, hello, hello everyone. How are you guys today? Oh, welcome. It's Oma on the line. Yes, I'm live. How are you all doing today? Okay, guys. I have a very important information to share today. Can you guys hear me? Are you here? If you're here, say hi, hello. Okay. I want to talk about spiritual husbands and spiritual wife. That is a spiritual spouse. Yes, I want to say something about it today. I want to give a teaching on it today. All right? Yeah, you're welcome. You see, a lot happens in the spiritual that controls the physical, and many people are not aware of this. All right? Quit going to places where they deceive you. Stop being deceived. Stop being deceived. Okay? Because this has been going on and on and on. And I decided to come live today so that I will address this once and for all. Diamond, you are making noise. All right? You see? Oh my God. Stop. You see? Spiritual husband and wife is not something that you will say it's not existing. Hello, wise lady Elizabeth. How are you? Yes, it's in existence. All right. Stop casting and binding. I don't know what to tell you guys. Stop casting and binding. Okay. This is like your shadow. All right. Yes. Let me tell you something. It is not only mariners that have spiritual spouse. It is not only mariners that have spiritual spouse. Anybody can have spiritual spouse. Any element can have spiritual spouse. Don't say that because you are not, your element is not water. Why are you having spiritual spouse? You are not meant to have spiritual spouse. Do you know that the only difference between us that are living and the spirit is just this body? This your skin is the only difference. There is no difference. The only difference is your skin. And when someone dies, the spirit leaves the body. The body is being buried. Have you ever asked yourself what's up with the spirit that left the body? Stop being deceived. No matter how many years you want to cast and bind, spiritual spouse will not leave you. Spiritual spouse is you. Spiritual spouse is your life. Spiritual spouse is your existence. Do you understand? But there are spiritual spouses that are bigger and more active than the other. That your spiritual spouse has not started disturbing you does not mean that you do not have. You have. Yes, you have a spiritual spouse because a spirit is living in you. You have a soul. Spirit is living in you. All right? Why won't you have a spiritual spouse? When you see yourself making out in the dream, you come and run, oh my God, Auntie Oma, I just had sex in the dream last night. Doesn't mean it's the spiritual spouse that is coming to make love to me in the dream. I'll just laugh. Now, I want to tell you guys, it is not only people that have spiritual spouse that make out in the dream. There are cases that you are sex starved. You don't have a husband yet, and you think about these things in your head. You go to bed and make out in the dream. It happens. This is about your thoughts in your mind. All right? And when you go to bed with it, you see yourself maybe making out in the dream. That one is a different case altogether. Do you understand? But there are cases whereby the witches manipulate you. The witches come around and manipulate these things to happen in your life so that you get confused. And they use this means to destroy your life. They use this means to bring setbacks for you in your life. All right? That does not mean that you have a spiritual spouse, but they manipulate a spirit to make out with you in the dream. Do you understand? It is now left for you to discover these things and know how to go about it. Because if the question is, will it happen? It will happen. It occurs. It happens. But when it keeps on happening constantly, voraciously, non-stop, this is when you need to look for a solution to this. I mean, even if you are someone who is sex starved and you think about it once in a while and go to bed and then you make out in the dream, this will not happen all the time. It is not a continuous happening. It is different, that you are experiencing this thing once in a while. And it is different. It's a different case altogether when you keep seeing one face or two different faces at the same time coming to make love to you in your dream. Now that takes us to your spiritual spouse. Remember that if you start having a constant making out with your spiritual spouse, it means that your spiritual spouse is bringing you blockages. Because if you notice what is happening in your life, you will know that whenever you make out in the dream, whenever you eat in the dream, check yourself very well. If you have an appointment the next day, or you have a favor you are supposed to receive the next day, it will be cancelled. It will definitely be cancelled. You will not get it. Do you understand? Now, you will be asking, why are they wicked to you? Now, the truth is that they are not wicked. These are spirits. You understand? It's just like when you want to get married in the physical. You go and settle these people. Go and settle the other people. They give your mother wrappers. They give your father this. They pay for your bride price and all that. Do you understand? And then in your life, in your spirit world, you have a husband, you have a wife, and you wanted to leave. You left on your own without asking how this guy is doing. Jealousy sets in. Because the truth is that all the spiritual spouse, you see, they are very jealous. They are very jealous. They can make you not to get married. They can make things to become worse for you. They will be making things to be, all your life will be so scattered that you'll be asking yourself, what have I done? Hello, Marianne. You'll be asking yourself, what have I done to deserve this? What have I done? You haven't done anything. It is the nature of spirits. Do you understand? This is natural. It is the nature of spirits. It is not like you have done something to deserve this. It is not like you are being treated differently from others. No. But it is the nature of spirits. Now, it is not as if all elements experience these things. But we are talking about the active ones. Now that takes us to the mariners. Somebody will ask, who are these mariners that I'm mentioning? Mariners. Mariners are those, you understand, that came from water elements. As you all know that we have categorically four elements of nature. The water, the air, the earth, and the and the fire or sun, both of them are sources of energy. Do you know that we have Ogbanje Enu up? We have Ogbanje Enu Ana. And we have, I'm talking of, sorry if you're not evil, sorry, all right? We have the one on top of the earth, the Ogbanjes. Someone will be asking me, what is this Ogbanje? I'm not an Ogbanje, God forbid, I will never be an Ogbanje. Ogbanje is not Abiku. Abiku are those ones that are wicked. They look for whom to kill, whom to destroy and all that. No, Ogbanje means coming and going. You come and then you go. Do you understand? Some of them, really, they might come into a family. They don't like staying in a place where, there is poverty. They don't like staying in a place where they will not be enjoying. Do you understand? So by the time they come, they are not comfortable with that family and all that. Then we have what is called Ndiotu. Those ones are what? Your realms. All right, your Ndiotu, they are your age grades, the people you came into this existence with, into this world, as in your age grades. You understand? Ndiotu. But your own, you are physically on earth. They are in the spirit. They are in the spirit world. When you left, it's just like some spirits are together. You say, okay, I want to go on an errand. I'm coming. You left. As you left them there, you did not come back to check on them. You did not come back to tell them why you never, stayed with them. You left because you are reincarnating into another body. You are reincarnating. Sorry, the network won't let me. The network is really poor. The network is really poor. I don't know. It's affecting this video. Okay, so you now left. You never told them that you're coming back. And that is your earthly mission that you have come for. You understand? You want to reincarnate. Diamond, you are making noise. You want to reincarnate into another body. Do you understand? Now, they are waiting for you to come back. You never did. They are in the spirit world waiting for you. You didn't come back. You never said goodbye. They left you. They didn't want to bother you. All right? Now you have reincarnated into another body, in another new family. Okay? You are now being born as a baby into this family. They come around to come and check on you. Oh, you left us and now you are on earthly mission. You want to come and enjoy the earth. Some of them might wait when they conceive. Immediately they conceive you. You will become, as you are still in the womb, they will come. This is a case you see that they give birth to a baby and this baby dies. You understand? Or maybe the woman died. The woman died, while, during child delivery. The baby is about to be given birth to. Sometimes this Ndiotu, your realms, these realms, they will come around and pin this child not to come out. Doctor will do this one. Doctors will surround the woman that is pregnant. They will do this one, do this one, do this one, and the baby is still sticked. The baby will refuse to come out. The Ndiotu will be working. They will join forces together and they will want to pin this child there. Sometimes they kill the mother and also kill the child. But sometimes, if the child escapes, because definitely there are children that escapes, and then the doctors might introduce what is called cesarean section for the woman. Let them forcefully remove the child. Let the baby not pass through the birth canal. You see, they are boycotting nature now. Therefore, they want to save the life of the baby and the life of the mother. If they do this fast, if they are fast enough to do this, they will save the situation. But if there are delays, this Ndiotu will devise another means of stopping this from happening. This is why you see that maybe someone is when they're about to give birth to this child through cesarean section, they bring out the baby and the baby will still die. Sometimes the mother will survive. Ndiotu are very wicked. Ndiotu can remember you when you are still in the womb. Ndiotu they will come and be playing with you. They can be coming to be playing with their person, someone who is one of them, when the child is in the womb. You will not know that they are not happy. Ndiotu, that is Ndi Ogbanje. The person's realms, they can come when the person is about to give birth. The woman, the person is about to, they can disturb you at any point, at any level you are in your life. They can decide to remember you at old age. They can decide to remember you, to wait for you when you want to give birth to your second child. Few, first child. Some, when you want to even stop giving birth at all. The last child, they will remember you. That is what Ndiotu does. These are your realms. Do you know why they are doing all these things? Because they want to let you know that you came from somewhere and you cannot live just like that without, letting them know and without acknowledging them or without giving them stuff. Do you know that some people, even up till now, it's happening? When you want to eat food, you will bring your food. Bring a plate of food like this. Immediately you want to take it and put in your mouth, the food will fall on the floor. Ndiotu. They are really asking for food from you. Sometimes it's when you want to enjoy yourself for no just cause. You will get angry. Nobody has made you angry. Nobody has made you angry. Just become angry on your own. Diamond, stop. Ndiotu. Ndiotu is different from spiritual spouse. Now, spiritual spouse, they are different. It's a different case altogether. Your Ndiotu, when you are taking care of your spiritual spouse, don't forget Ndiotu. Ndiotu are your ranks. I've explained. Do you understand? You can be a mariner, but not a mariner on the surface of this earth. Do you know that there is water up? This is why you see that some people are mariners, some people are Ogbanjes, but they are Ogbanjenu, the up one. That is why during consultation, when it is seen that you have a spiritual spouse, and maybe your realm of origin is even up, they tell you that you have to settle a Zenu. Do you understand? This is what it is. Let nobody deceive you. Stop being deceived. Do you know why you should know that you are being deceived? Because you have been doing prayer, you have been praying about this and casting and binding. Instead of them to be far away from you, things are getting worse by the day. This is nature. This is nature, and you cannot run away from nature. If you are being disturbed by Ndiotu, please, I beg you, when you don't know what to do, when you don't have money, to do anything just yet, collect this thing that is called egg, native egg, native egg. Use it and pray. Talk to your Ndiotu, talk to your realms, that they should give you time. A lot of things that can be saved. There are several situations you can save with this egg. This tiny thing you're seeing is very powerful. I did not tell you to go and start doing other things. Egg. Native egg. Very powerful. You can solve the situation of both your spiritual spouse. So you can beg with egg. Your guardian angel is upset with you. You can beg with egg. Do you understand? Yes. Very important. Very, very important. Instead of them to take your head, it is best you settle them and or maybe you use this egg and do what? And pray that they should let you be. For now. You understand? Stop wasting your time telling Okeke, telling Okafo, this and that, the other one. The thing that might be bringing blockages for you in your life might be this inbuilt. It might be your realms. It might be your spiritual spouse. There are so many things that can bring, there are so many, things they can bring for you. They can bring spiritual hatred for you. That is spiritual hatred, spiritual negative energy, spiritual hatred from east, west, north, and south. Where others are going and succeeding, whenever you want to go there, problem. Whatever others are doing, when you want to do your own, it becomes a problem. People are going to this place, they are getting favor. Whenever once your name is mentioned, it becomes a problem. You'll be asking yourself, why am I like this? What is going on? Do something about it now now you're getting this information, because the truth is that when you're informed, you'll be transformed. So many people are not aware of this. When you get to know the truth will set you free. If you're not like your mate, if you're not like others, it makes you shed tears uncontrollably. You will see somebody from year to year, from generation to generation in their family, all of them in their family, they are not moving forward. Nobody is doing well in that family. Nobody. Hi, Veronica. Nobody is doing well in that family. From the first to the last. Problem. You say you don't know what the problem is. Do consultation. Find out what the problem is. If it is a foundational cause that is being laid, some people, it is the third generational cause that is affecting them today. There are several things that can bring hexes into your life. If it is a general problem and your family that they are not interested in it, do your own and leave them. At least come out of that situation so that you will be, when they see you, you are different. When they see you, they will start asking questions. How come you broke out of that poverty in that family? How come you broke out of the problem in that family? How come you are different? Do you understand? A lot of things. Some people, they buried charm for them. They are not even aware of. How can you treat something you are not aware of? Is it not when the doctor diagnoses you of something, of an ailment, or maybe an illness, before they can be able to proffer solution? That before they can even give you, administer drugs to you. Some people got negative energies from the men they slept with in the past. These men are cultists. These men they have soiled their hands. They have taken something from their body, that they are walking corpse. They make their fellow human being to be walking corpse. And you will not know. You will still be dancing and be fine girl everywhere, here and there and all that. You don't know that you are empty. May God help us. Some women too, like all these guys that date married women and all that. You don't know where they got their powers from. You don't know what they are doing. You put your head there. Have you ever tried to remove these negative energies that is associated with the stuff? Many people, when I do consultation for them, they'll be like, wow, how were you able to dig deep and know this thing that happened? This thing happened when I was a kid. I say, yes. These are one of the reasons you are facing difficulties today. These are one of the reasons you are facing problems here and there. You are not okay. You are not okay. Hello, Mary, how are you? You know, don't wait, don't just fold your hands like this and be, you know, you don't know that, seriously, people should be wise. Your family you could be the liberator in your family, your generation, and you're keeping quiet. How else do you want to help? If you don't sort out these things, do you want to die in this situation? Do you know that your punishment will be doubled? If you're a solution to many, are you waiting for when they bless you with? I don't want to call it curse. Because you know these people, especially when you have album, destiny helping spirits. When you have a gift, it's, you know, gift is different from calling. No, people don't know. You might have a gift, you might have a calling, but you don't have a gift. You might have a gift, but you don't have a calling. That would be another topic for another day. People are waiting for you to, you know, help them. So many people, maybe people are not getting pregnant because of you. And they are supposed to be getting pregnant. And they have called you to come and do this work. You are running away. Spirituality is very deep, my brothers and my sisters. We are family here, and it is not going to be okay if I don't come around and address this thing once and for all. Stop walking around looking for solution where you cannot. You see, anybody that tell you, okay, let me look at you. I look at you physically and tell you that this is what your problem is. I don't know what to say. Although there are people that have the calling of visions, to see vision for you. There are, but they are few. Stop dying in ignorance. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Get knowledge. You cannot tell me that you don't have anything to. Some of my ancestors are wicked and some are not. What are you saying? What are you saying? You know, I don't care what they have done. What I care about is what? The blessings that comes with my elders, the blessings that comes with my ancestors is what I want. Whatever they have done should be settled with them, between them and God. And you want to tell me who called you? You don't know it's God that used to call people to come and work for him. You don't know it's God. But there are spirits under him that he has assigned to be the one in charge of it. If fire is burning your house, are you going to wait for God to come from heaven and come and quench this fire for you? Or are you going to use your initiative that you need to call the fire service to come and put off this fire for you? I'm sure you know that technology was not brought by God, but he created people that are able to, you know, have this initiative, this talent to do these things. To know that we need flights, we need cars and all that. Why? Okay, God has the ability to do this stuff for us, but he didn't do it. Rather, he gave us the knowledge to do it. This is how it is. You are telling me I've been praying for 30 years. I've been praying for 20 years. I've been praying for 10 years and nothing is happening in my life and all that. Hey, do you remember that God created us with what? Sand. Ajana. Sand is earth. But he still created us with sand. He has the power of creating us with just a spoken word. But he never did. God has the power to create human beings just by speaking. Let there be humans. Human will fool everywhere. Human being will be everywhere. But no. He did what? He created us with sand. He wants to show us the power in nature. And you are here telling me that using natural things, so they are diabolic. What are you saying? Diabolic. When God created you with sand, and God is not diabolic by creating you with sand. He's not diabolic. Water is sweat. We are made up of water. Sweat coming out of our body. A spit in our mouth. I've never seen someone that is living that does not have spit. And when we want to do ritual with water, sand, and all these things, you say, hey, God does not, welcome all these things. Who says who? Says who? Some people will tell you that, are you sure that this water spirit of a thing is not diabolic? How can it be diabolic? As a Christian, don't you do baptism? What is the essence of this baptism that you do? I was baptized. I don't know about you. I was baptized. I was immersed in water. Even Jesus Christ himself was baptized. So what is it? Is water evil? We drink water to stay alive. Is water evil? We are human beings. We cook with water. We bathe with water. We drink water. I've not seen someone that has stayed for just 1 week without water. I don't know what will happen to you. I don't want to say anything, but I'm sure you're not going to just be fine without water. Fishes cannot survive without water. You eat fish from the water. You eat aquatic animals. You don't complain. But when they talk about you get so scared. And the truth is, God. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge is a problem. I mean, let's be wise. If you are told that you have a spiritual spouse, fine. It's not a biggie to have a spiritual spouse. Really. But the truth is that there are spiritual spouses that are much more active than the other. Do you know that there are wicked spirits? Naturally. We have good human beings, just as it is in human. So it is in what? In spirits. There are wicked spirits and there are good spirits. There are spiritual spouses that will frustrate your life, frustrate your destiny. Make sure that you, in fact, nothing is moving well for you. Blockage is everywhere. But there are ones that even without you recognizing them, without you doing anything for them, they'll be blessing you. You'll be blessed. Blessings will be coming. It's like that. All spirits are not the same. There are people that their guardian angel, they don't even need to call them when they're praying. Their guardian angel, they don't even need to recognize them. Their guardian angels are good. Very good. Very, very good. Things will be moving on well for them, smoothly, with or without their guardian angels. Seriously, gone are those days. Stop dying in ignorance. Learn to do what? Learn to do what? Grab knowledge. Grab knowledge. Yeah. Egg. Egg is very good. Very, very important. Make sure you have at least one native egg in your house. You always go to bed and you have dreams. You always eat in the dream. You understand? Take egg. Like this, that egg is so. Take it. Well, I watch a portrait. Use it and remove negative energies that is associated with that eating in the dream. Because the truth is that eating in the dream is not good. It can never be good. No matter who you saw in the dream eating with the person and dining with the person in the dream. After feeding you in the dream, in the spiritual, in the physical, you will not be okay. Do you understand? Thank you so much. Thank you. Better Life Naturals. Thank you. You know, that's it. You do what? You learn to align yourself with natural laws, natural entities of powers. Now, the truth is that many people go around. I don't know why someone would need to undergo, all these money rituals, blood money. Because if you talk about money rituals, there are some rituals, natural rituals you can do, and you will make money. There is a ritual you can do within 3 days, you'll get 60,000, just 60,000 naira. That's the only money you will get, and nothing more. There are ones you can do, you get 500,000 without bloodshed, without bloodshed, just normal herbs that you will use. You understand? But there are things you have to keep, the rules you have to keep for it to work for you. And then you will know that you are okay. You are not being disturbed by any forces whatsoever. Because the truth is that if you have negative energies, negative forces and all that, once you are trying to get better, they'll be pulling you down. They'll be pulling you down. If you try to get better, if you do rituals, they will not allow it to work for you. Even if it works for you, it can work for 2 days, 3 days, and it will stop. It will not continue. You understand? That's how it goes. Try to find out what is happening in your life. It is very important. You don't need to do blood money. You don't need it. You don't need to do blood money. You understand? You don't need it. All you need is to know the right thing to do. Align yourself with follow natural laws. You will not need charm. If you follow natural laws, my brother, my sister, you will not need charm. You will not need blood money. You understand? Things will be working out well for you. And the truth of the matter is that if you align yourself, if you recognize your guardian angel, recognize your ancestors, reincarnate, and all these things you have to do, if you do it, see, even if somebody take your name to any native doctor, to any, witch doctor, because native doctor is different from witch doctor. There are witch doctors and there are native doctors. Native doctors are not the same thing with witch doctors. You understand? Even if they take your name there 1 million times, it cannot affect you. It cannot affect you because those natural laws you've aligned yourself with, those things those spirits that are guiding you, your spirit guides, we call them spirit guides. Those spirit guides will not allow them. When they want to do anything to you, see them, they will hold them. They will not allow it to get to you. This is why you see that you say that somebody have 9 lives. You don't know that there are people that have 9 lives. No matter how hard you try. Seriously. Stop it being deceived. It's not going to pay. Some people will be doing okite. I have thought about this thing on my channel. That spirit that is requesting for dog to, and by then it will become late. By then it will be late. You understand? By then it will become late for you. Learn to do what? Do things in a natural way. Don't force these things. Charm will not take you anywhere. You see, charm will not take you anywhere. that you want to charm another person's child, it will not take you anywhere because it will expire. It has expiry date. That's the truth. It has expiry date. Do the natural thing you have to do, and you will see natural things, natural solution taking place for you. I told in this channel we are not diabolic. We don't do diabolic stuff. I want to address something. Idol worshiping, that you have recognized your guardian angel, recognize your ancestors is different from idol worshiping. Idol worshiping is that you are worshiping man-made. Man-made. You are worshiping man-made. You are bowing before man-made. And that is what God frowns at. God does not want that. He said it. You should have no other God except him. No other God beside him, rather. So, don't bow before any God or any gods, per se, small G-O-D-S, yeah. Don't bow before any gods. God frowns at it and it is wrong. You understand? No matter what, no matter how you want to look at it, your tradition is you. You are tradition. Yes. If you feel that tradition is not okay, don't bury your father. Go to another place. Go and eat. Another person that is burying his father. Go there and eat. No matter if you like, drink 30 bottles of anointing oil. If you like, drink 30 bottles of anointing oil. It's not going to help you. This is nature. This is nature. Quit being deceived. All right? Because I've seen a lot of cases, like so many. They come to my WhatsApp and they say this, that, and I'll be like, wow, is this what is happening? Let me make the truth to be known. Okay, guys, before I stop this live chat, because I have some works to go and attend to now. See this egg. If things have not been moving on well for you, if you've been having blockages in your life, get this egg. Get 2 eggs. Two native eggs like this. 1 good egg, 1 bad egg, 1. These native eggs has to be 2. When you want to go to a spiritual shop to buy the egg, or maybe if you have a native fowl in your compound or in your house, they can actually, if they lay eggs like this, you pick one from it. You leave the other one to go bad. By the other one, you use it, the good one. You need 2 eggs. The first one is that the bad egg you will start with in the night, around 11:55. That's 5 minutes to 12 p.m. You're going to stand alone. I don't know how your house is, but if you have a room of your own, it doesn't matter if you don't have a room of your own, you can stay in the toilet and do it. But so long as you are alone there, you don't need any disturbance, no distractions whatsoever. You get this, okay? Stand there, remove all your clothes because you're going to go naked. You're going nude, right? You take this egg, you start from your head to the toe to remove all bad energies. All your enemies, all the enemies that have sworn you're not going to make it, all spirits that have sworn you're not going to make it. You start from the head, from your head like this. Cleansing, we call it spiritual cleansing. All right? You cleanse your body all through. Mention what you've been through and what you're still going through, and you don't want it to keep happening again. Mention it. After mentioning it, you take it around your head 4 times. Please, how do you take it around your head? You start from your left ear, and pass through your right like this. Go first in Eke, that is in the east. In Ore, in Afo, in Nkwo, that is east, west, north, and south. Right? Take it round your head 4 times, starting from the left ear. Go through the front. If you go through the back, you are tying yourself. If you go through the front, you are untying yourself. After saying all these things, you speak to this egg. Before then, you do what? Make sure you're not wearing any footwear on your leg. As you are naked, no footwear too. You take did you see how this my transparent plate is? I put in nylon here. You understand? Afterwards, after you finish cleansing and all that, you can put it inside there. But please, let this your nylon be a white one for the other one that is good. But let it be a black one for the one that is bad, the bad egg that you are starting with. Bad egg, black nylon. This is how black your enemies will be. They will be darker than this. They will be as dark as charcoal. You carry it like this and drop it here. Then you go and put on your clothes. Because of course you're not going to go out naked. Anybody sees you on the road, the person will say, Chinedu has run mad. Since Chinedu is finally mad. It looks like he has done something. You know, people can be funny. So you just do what? You carry it and keep, and then you put on your clothes and set out. As you're doing this ritual in the night, don't talk to anybody. Don't talk to a man, don't talk to a woman. Because the truth is that when you want to get liberated, when you want to get solution to your problems, people, it's even possible your enemy will start calling you that night on phone. And you will be distracted. Let me even see who is calling me. Don't mind them. You understand? Don't mind that person at all. Go ahead, leave that phone, or you can put your phone on silent. You do what? Take this your egg. After cleansing, you set out. Go to where? A 3 junction. Go to a 3 junction. When you get there, you say that as this egg is bad, you understand, this is how all your enemies will go bad. All the people, all the evil doers in your life will go bad. Be it spirit, be it human, whoever that want to stop your shine, whoever that want to stop your blessings, this is how they are going to get back. After you saying it like that, use anger and break it. Break it there and get going. When you get home, you pick up the good one. You understand? You pick up the good egg. Put it inside a white nylon like this in a plate, okay? Just put it here. That is where it has to be until you get to the kitchen. Get your pot. Take this egg and speak. Speak of all the contracts you want to get, or all the businesses you want to get, the marriage you want to get married, all the things you want to acquire in life, all the things you want to get. Start speaking it inside it. You know, all the interviews you've attended and they turned you down. Start speaking it inside this egg. That this is how you will experience goodness from today onwards. Speak it into this egg. Make sure that as you are standing your egg, let your egg be like this. Don't do your egg like this. You have to stand it from this pointed end. And please, when you are doing this ritual, don't allow it to fall on the floor. Please be very careful. Don't allow it to fall on the floor, please. You do what? You make sure that you speak to it. After speaking to it, all right, you put it inside the pot. Put it inside the pot and boil it. Put water and boil it. Boil it properly. After boiling it, you remove the back and eat it. You are going to eat the egg that same day, that same night. It doesn't matter the time now. Once the egg is done, you eat it. You will start experiencing changes in your life. Your life will never remain the same again. All right? Please, guys, for some people, marriages, spiritual husband get married. That is true. All right? Yes, it can actually stop you from getting married. It can actually stop you It can actually stop you from getting married. All right? Yes. They can actually stop you from getting married. They can stop you from whatever it is that you are looking for that is good. Why are they doing all this? Because they want you to recognize that there is a place you came from. All right? They want you to know. Mom? Okay, guys. Thank you for watching this live video. Thank you very much. And as you put it to use, you will experience tremendous changes in your life, right? May God bless you all. And this simple solution to life will help you. All right? All that you are looking for, you're going to get it. Okay? Thank you and do have a lovely day. Bye.